for Orioles fans. The gates are open at Camden Yards for Tupac Bobblehead Night. The first 20,000 fans get one. Someone said, where do you see Tupac 10 years from now? He said, hey, I just want to be alive. That's real for you.
Be alive if I told you that I never thought of that.
1, 2, 3. A part of Greenmount Avenue.
And all for that Tupac bobblehead, 20,000 people got their hands on one, and I found somebody. Anthony here, look at that thing. There it is. This is what the prized possession, right? Anthony, tell them how long you waited, and tell them, too, you didn't even go in the game.
No, I waited an hour and a half to get this bobblehead. I didn't go to the game. My sole reason to come down here was to get this Tupac bobblehead.
And tell me what you said about the importance of this to you. He's your favorite rapper.
Yeah, my favorite rapper of all time. I grew up in Baltimore. Pac with the Baltimore School of Arts. He moved to Oakland, which they're playing the A's, who were formerly the Oakland A's. Now Vegas, he died in Vegas, so it's kind of like a full circle moment to me.
Yeah.
When I was pregnant in jail, I thought I was going to have a baby and the baby would never be with me, but I was acquitted a month and 3 days before Tupac was born. I was real happy.
Be alive if I told you that I never thought of that.
Yes, and we're picking it back up. But at this level, all we're trying to do is unite. And right now, as a year, we got 1 million people that's listening. Now we can tell them something. Now we can try to get them that way. And we might lose some. We might gain some. But we would never even have that audience had we not said what was real.
From several bullet wounds sustained Saturday night, September 7th. He was 25 years old. Shakur was shot 4 times after leaving the Mike Tyson boxing match in Las Vegas in a car driven by Marion Suge Knight, the head of his label, Death Row Records. The shots were fired from a Cadillac that drove up alongside Knight's BMW, but police still have no leads on a suspect or motive. Tupac had been on a respirator in the hospital and had 1 lung removed.
But it's better, just because we black, we get along with the killers or something? We get along with the rapists because we black and we from the same hood? What is that? We need protection too.
Finally, I want to ask you about something that someone else asked you in the interview, and I thought the answer was interesting because I think it speaks to you and your generation a lot. Someone said, where do you see Tupac 10 years from now? You said, hey, I just want to be alive. That's real for you.
That's so real. I made a metamorphosis. I'm a new person today. Because I used to strongly and honestly, I feel like I could represent my generation so much because I honestly did not care whether I lived or died. But now, I cannot die with people thinking I'm a rapist or a criminal. I can't leave until it's straight.
At Camden Yards, the banter over the bobblehead of Tupac Shakur.
Does it look like him, you think?
Yes, it does.
The Orioles giving away a Tupac bobblehead to fans at Friday's game against the Athletics. In line to grab one,
Tupac Shakur!
Jenny Nelson with her son, a big Tupac fan, who played his music on the drive from Annapolis.
We listened the whole way here. My son put it on the radio and we listened to it the whole way here. I really liked a couple of the songs, but a couple of songs, language was a little bad for me.
The team promised the first 20,000 fans bobbleheads of the iconic rapper, actor, poet, and activist who lived in Baltimore City from 1984 to 1988 and attended the Baltimore School for the Arts. The O's with a highlight reel of the artist.
Who he was at BSA, Tupac was
like the mayor.
A multi-talented student.
And the bobblehead.
He's Baltimore, that's it.
A must-have for fans, including for Tristan's dad.
I live down there in Frederick, Maryland, but he wanted me to go get him this bobblehead. I guess he loves Tupac, collects bobbleheads all the way for the Dallas Cowboys.
But not everyone is celebrating the bobblehead giveaway. A Baltimore Sun op-ed piece with its headline, Orioles Tupac bobblehead promotion sends the wrong message. The article, published before the game, May 1st, written by Dr. Shakur Ward, a native Baltimorean and workforce education and development professional with a doctorate in philosophy from Penn State University. Among Ward's concerns, the Orioles amplifying Tupac's thug life persona he later adopted as an adult, instead of having a bobblehead that honors the BSA student Tupac before he became the so-called gangster rapper.
We reached out to the Orioles for comment about this story. The team responded with a one-sentence reply saying, "We appreciate different points of view and welcome Dr. Ward's perspective."
Meantime, for fans, celebrating an icon with a head that swivels, despite an academic's objection.
Be alive if I told you that I never thought of that. My niggas, we the last ones left. But life goes on. How many